Welcome to Tater Time Football, where we talk about everything around football. Here's your host, Tater Tot.
Hey guys, welcome to week 12 of Tater Time Football. What are you doing with your camera?
Nothing.
I'm just messing with Cole over here. Welcome to week 12 of Tater Time Football. We have plenty of things to talk about this week. So first, we're going to get into these top 25 rankings. And as you can see, I finally got it to where I got them up on the screen for us. So y'all can actually see what we're doing. So you now have number 1 Ohio State with a 9-0 record. They're staying at number 1. Number 2 Indiana with the Big 10-0, which I really think they should be ranked higher, but it's just me with how many wins they have. Number 3 Texas A&M. Number 4 Alabama. Number 5 Georgia. Number 6 Texas Tech with their win, moving them up 2 spots. Number 7 Ole Miss, which is 9-1. They dropped 1 spot. Number 8 Oregon, so they're 8-1 and they went up 1 spot. Notre Dame goes up 1 spot to number 9. Texas goes up 1 spot to number 10. Oklahoma goes up 1 spot to number 11. BYU drops 5 spots to number 12. Number 13, Utah, which they stay exactly where they were last go around. Number 14, Vanderbilt, which almost lost to Auburn. Let's just throw that out there. Number 15, Miami, and they've moved up 3 spots.
Okay, you got number 16, Georgia. What,
Georgia
17?
Tech, you mean?
Georgia Tech. I've got Georgia Tech. Number 17, USC was 19. Number 18, Michigan moved up from 21. Virginia at 19 dropped from number 14. You got Louisville, who dropped from 15 now to 20. Iowa's 21. They were just number 20. Pittsburgh at 22 from 24. Tennessee at 23 from 25. And then you got South Florida at 24 and Cincinnati at 25, who both were unranked until the playoff system, I think.
Okay.
Well, yes.
All right. So that completes that part. I'm going to let you kind of tell me what you think about what's going on here just a little bit. If you have
I don't
anything.
No.
So give me 1 second. All right. So let's get over to our picks now that we're done with that. So first off, we got Friday night. You got Oregon playing. Oh, go ahead and say something real quick.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So you got Minnesota at Oregon at 8 p.m. on Friday.
I'm going to give it to Oregon.
All right, I'm going to go Oregon here too. Wisconsin at Indiana at 11 a.m. on Saturday. I'm going to go
Now,
Indiana.
it should be Indiana. Wisconsin did just beat 23 Washington, surprisingly, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't score a whole lot, but their defense held up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to still go with Indiana.
All right, I'm going to go Indiana as well, even though they almost lost to Penn State. But I think Penn State made a really good move at firing their coach, so it may, there's just something in the water about when you fire a coach. It just, all of a sudden, I guess, put the fire under your butt.
They had some really weird stats, if I will say so, because I just wanted to check it before I said anything.
Yeah.
Wisconsin had 4 passers, 1 for 1 of 1, 1 for 2 of 3, 1 for 3 of 12, and 1 for 0 of 2. With a combined, what is that, 48 yards. I don't know how they won.
Yeah.
Because their rushing yards weren't much better. I mean, they were over 100, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Okay. So I'm going to go Indiana. But now you have South Carolina at number 3, Texas A&M.
Should be Texas A&M. I'm going to say Texas A&M.
I'm going to go Texas A&M as well. So now you got Notre Dame at Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a very interesting one. But I think Pitt's going to die.
I'll give it to Notre Dame.
Because they're going to be in the pits. I'm sorry. I thought it would be a good joke. So, yeah, Notre Dame here. Let's go Fighting Irish. Now you got Air Force at UConn. Who you got here?
It's going to be UConn. I'm rooting for the Air Force, but UConn's going to win.
After seeing how many losses the Air Force has, I'm going to think logically here. I love the military. I can love them all day. But I'm going to go with the UConn Huskies here. They really know how to get it done in this game. So here you go. Now you have Oklahoma at Alabama.
Now, I'm pulling for Alabama, and I think we do have a good chance of winning. As long as we don't do what we did in the second half against LSU.
Okay.
If we're the first half Alabama, there's no problem.
But here is the one thing that people need to look at is LSU has a really good defense this year. Their offense is trash. They look like Auburn. And I really think that's the way Auburn is going to do with Alabama when we play them. It's probably going to be a tight game just because it's Alabama-Auburn. But LSU always plays like that every time I've seen them play. Their defense is always good. And it's really tough for Alabama to run on it. It's really tough for Alabama to throw on it. Because they're always blitzing the hell out of your ass. Sorry, excuse my French. Sorry, guys. Sorry. They're blitzing you, all over the field. So, and poor Ty Simpson, number 70 on our O-line, he just falls over like a little girl. And then Ty Simpson's running for his life the whole game. And it's okay, well, he can't really play to his standard if he has everybody in his face. But they do have a really good defense. So let's just throw that out there. But I'm going to go Alabama here all the way. I'm going to have them winning every game all the way to the end of the season. So, here we go. Now you have UCF at number 6, Texas Tech.
I'm going to pick Texas Tech. I think they're pretty solid, and I don't think UCF has enough for them.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go Texas Tech, too, because I think Texas Tech has proved themselves so far this season that they are a big dog. I'm going to go Texas Tech. So now you have NC State at number 15, Miami. As long as Miami don't throw a bunch of picks with their wonderful quarterback that they have, I think they got this.
You think so?
Carson Pick. But NC State has been taking some people down.
I say they did upset Georgia Tech. So you know what? I'm going to pick NC State.
Well, I didn't exactly pick Miami, so I'm going to go NC State.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Take the safe way out.
He said they should be able to handle it. And he's like, well.
I was being sarcastic. That was sarcasm, sir.
It was bad.
I'm sorry.
Try again.
Try again. Okay, now Florida at Ole Miss. Ole Miss should have this game, like no doubt, because it's not in
It's at Ole
Florida.
Miss, then yeah.
Yeah, if it was in Florida, I would say otherwise. Um,
The Ole
so
Miss.
okay, that's a 6 o'clock game, by the way. Utah number 13 at Baylor. Baylor's a tough one
Yeah.
at home.
But I think Utah still got
I don't know. Kobe Prentice might get a hold of him.
it.
You know, he's one of the best receivers that they have, and you know, Mitch Jones, like that's his cousin. So I really hope Baylor does it. Like I really hope they upset him, cause I'm gonna be telling them about it. I'll be like, yeah, y'all better. I was like, I really hope y'all win that game. Now you got UCLA at number 1, Ohio State. I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State.
I had to
I think UCLA's no head coach has worn off.
like reign of terror.
Yeah.
All right, now you have number 10 Texas at number 5 Georgia.
Oh man,
The eyes
that's a tough one.
of Texas are upon you all the livelong day.
I'm gonna pick Texas, but I know because I picked them that Georgia's gonna win. Yeah, I could already tell.
No, we can go horns up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Texas. I think Manning is starting to really show he's the truth, and I'm actually proud of the kid because you know I said earlier this season he was trash, but I think he's starting to get a little bit more let's just say comfortable behind being the quarterback. So I give it to him this week against the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens. All right, now you got TCU at number 12. The what do you call them? The Mormons, BYU.
Stormin' Mormons.
The Stormin' Mormons. I better hope they ain't storming out of the stadium, but you know they are at home, so they're gonna be storming the field instead.
I know they just came off a pretty bad loss, but I think they come back and beat TCU.
All right. And that completes all our picks for today. So, before we get completely out of here,
Mm-hmm.
all right. So do you have anything you want to talk about, show off, or anything?
I guess I'll show off a couple, or maybe just the one.
I'll show him one of them.
Yeah, you'll show the other one.
I'll show the picture.
So me and this guy right here decided that we were gonna go to the Alabama LSU game this weekend. It was quite fun. It was my first game ever at Alabama, so very first football game too, like collegiate. So it was really a nice experience. There's quite a few crazy folk out there. A lot just kind of surrounding you. I mean, I thought it was pretty normal, and then they're just everywhere. And also, if you ever go, bring a something to sit on. Bring something to sit on. Do it.
Because you had to stand up every freaking commercial break, like you saying.
Oh, your butt will be numb. Your butt will be numb. That's just it's a hard metal, whatever it is. You can bring, like, I'm pretty sure any stadium you can bring one of those little cushions. So bring one of those. You can buy them there, but whatever. While we were there, we were walking around, just looking around at stuff, and we had walked past the thing one time. There was no one there, if I remember correctly. And we walked back, and there's like 4 people in line. And we're just kind of like, huh, some dude like in the little like booth or something like that. We look at him like, wait, dude, this is Landon Collins. You telling me the old guy from Alabama? I was like, no way. And he said, look, I was like, that sure is him. So I mean, when you're there, someone like that, I remember watching playing. Love watching him play. I had to get something for him to sign. Plus, we got a photo with him, me and him, me and Lance both. So I got a little memorabilia from that game, a little signature. Great dude, really cool. I guess he's not really playing anymore. I'm pretty sure. I remember him getting drafted by the Giants.
He's retired now.
Retired.
He retired. I read it up today. It was back in 2022 was when his last season was. So now, Cole got one too, but he also gave us this. But we also have pictures of us, on my phone. But there again, I got a picture with him as well. And that was actually pretty fun, man. But after watching the game and what do you think about home field advantage now?
I think I'm a big believer in it. I mean, if anybody who was watching the game on TV and it wasn't, like anybody who wasn't there, when LSU had all those false starts, that was because it was literally so loud. I mean, you couldn't hear anything. People were just screaming and yelling, and it's like, okay, and you see them hike the ball, and then you just see the flags come out, and there are people's cheering. I'm like, okay, what's going on? False start? Oh, okay, it makes sense. I can't hear anything either. So
because when you have people screaming in the back, the whole game, LSU fans and Alabama fans, guys, we're talking about Alabama fans too. The most obnoxious people sometimes. Like you had two guys LSU fan, he being obnoxious, cussing, all this other stuff carrying on. Then you got this man over here, no, not Cole. No, not Cole.
But no.
Alabama fan antagonizing him, and it's like, oh my gosh. I almost felt bad for the dude. But at the same time, I didn't feel bad for him. But you know what I mean, because the LF, you get what I mean. I still showed him a little bit of respect before we left. I was like, yeah, it was a good game, man, and sorry y'all didn't win, but, I was still kind. I was trying to be that fan out there that shows a good example for the University of Alabama. But, there again, we had a really good time.
Yeah. I would say because I know we're probably burning some time, but real quick, I would like to say
17 minutes.
Oh, okay, so not terrible. I'd like to bring up a couple games, maybe like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana, Penn State was really close. Wasn't really expecting that. I don't think. I'm not saying Indiana played terrible, but Penn State's quarterback played just as good, if not better, than Indiana's quarterback did that game. I mean, you have one bad game, and someone can easily come and steal your thunder. So that one was a real nail biter. And then you have Auburn and Vanderbilt. I was kind of rooting for Auburn, I'm not gonna lie. That was one that was interesting to watch. And I would say Oregon and Iowa. People were talking about how, people were thinking Oregon was going to be like one of the top, kind of like top 5 teams this year.
Yeah.
Ever since they lost to Indiana, they know they've been hanging back. Like, hey, Iowa might have just started getting, just enough steam just at the very end. I mean, they don't have enough to make it to the playoffs now. I don't think so. But those were really interesting games that I saw. And I just realized one. I'll have to go back and watch because I don't remember if you because I remember talking about it last week, but I don't remember who. I'm pretty sure I thought I picked Cal against Louisville, and Cal ended up beating Louisville.
Yes, you did pick Cal
in overtime. Did I pick Cal?
Yes, and I picked Louisville.
I thought I did. So I told you that they were gonna win.
That's okay.
Even though he was like, Cal, really? Like, yeah, Cal, I seen him do some work this year, and they sure did.
Yeah, he wins this round. Now
Just this round.
I do have one other question because like after you get done, we're gonna go over the
Oh,
whole playoff bracket.
I'm done.
All right. So you have 9 Notre Dame playing Oregon. If everything stays the way it is, Oregon playing Notre Dame, who do you have?
Oregon against Notre Dame. Um,
I said Oregon.
I'm gonna pick Oregon.
So then that would be a matchup between Ohio State and Oregon after that. Who do you think would win that?
Ohio State and Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how does that?
Because they would play the number 1 seed, or whoever is the winner of the 9 and 8 plays the number 1. Number 12 and number 5
Really?
play number 4. Number 10 and number 7 play number 2. Number 3 plays 11 and 6.
I thought. I thought the. Oh, okay. I
Because
guess I see now.
we would technically, like, if Alabama were where they are right now, where they've selected them at the moment, and they stay at number 4, we have a bye, like automatic bye.
Yeah, the top four have a bye.
Yeah. So, so you have Notre Dame, Oregon. You have South Florida, Georgia, which whoever wins that plays Alabama. And then whoever wins Texas, Ole Miss, they play Indiana, which is number 2. And Miami, Texas Tech play A&M. The winner of that plays A&M.
Um,
So, Ohio State and Oregon, who do you... I was just saying if they came out this way.
yeah. I would say probably Ohio State.
I would have to agree here. Ohio State. And on the other side of the bracket, well, same side of the bracket, but where Alabama is, you have
Oh,
number
it's gonna be a
12.
Georgia and Bama, and then
Yeah, it would probably be Georgia and Bama. And I said Alabama and Ohio State. I think Alabama could easily beat Georgia again. Like at a neutral site, I think Alabama would be able to easily handle that.
I think that Alabama's defense is good enough to beat Georgia and really almost anybody. Um, they're not perfect by any means,
Yeah.
but I think if they can contain Ohio State to like under 3 touchdowns
Mm-hmm.
and Ty Simpson and we have a decent running game,
Yeah.
I think we go on to the Natty.
Yeah. And that's what I kind of have predicted out is Alabama make it to the Natty. Now you have number 10 Texas and Ole Miss, which is number 7. I have Texas winning that. No, never mind. I said Ole Miss.
I think I would pick Ole Miss
today.
to beat Texas.
Yeah, I said Ole Miss earlier. My bad.
And
Sorry.
honestly, how I see it, kind of, because Miami and Texas Tech, whoever wins, I think they're not. I don't think either one of those are going to beat Texas Tech.
Or I mean, yeah, I would say Texas Tech wins that, and then this will be Texas Tech's reasoning that if they can actually beat Texas A&M, that they are good. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna doubt them that because it's a Texas team versus another Texas team. So the fact you have 3 Texas teams ranked up in the playoffs is pretty crazy on its own. But yeah, I would have Ole Miss going to play Indiana.
Now with the SEC championship,
it does not affect you really?
Okay.
You
If
don't
it
get
doesn't
punished.
affect, if you don't get punished, honestly, I'm going to see Alabama and Texas A&M playing for the Natty.
I have Indiana and Alabama playing for the Natty.
I would like that. That would be cool, but I don't think Indiana has enough to beat Texas A&M.
But that would be a game though. Same thing with Texas Tech is if they can beat Texas A&M or Texas Tech or Miami on that side of the bracket, that'll prove even more that they are the true Indiana team that we think they are.
Yeah.
So, and I hope that is, but there again, you may actually be right, like completely on that, but I just want them both to meet up anyway, because I just think it would be a lot more meaningful to maybe your dad and other people to see the two teams match up against each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just how I feel, but. And then ultimately, who do you have winning it all?
The way I look at it, I'm just going to pick Bama. It's not because I'm a Bama fan. I just think our defense is, if it's good enough to hold teams to no touchdowns or one touchdown and a couple field goals. So I think if we get over Ohio State, that we can do it all.
Yeah. We also, but like I said, because if I remember correctly, the two highest conference championship, or I think it's the winner gets an automatic bye. So like if we were to beat A&M, it would be an automatic bye. If not, that's the only way we would get punished. It will not knock you out of the playoff, though. It would just knock us down to a spot where we had to play right off. We wouldn't get the bye. And A&M looks good. Sorry.
They do. As long as we don't lose anybody with injuries during A&M, I think we should be fine.
But, all right, that completes that. So now y'all know what our picks are for that. And it'll probably change next week depending on who wins, loses. So, we'll kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. And do you have anything else to say, sir?
Nope.
All right, guys. Thank you all for watching Tater Time Football. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Any little bit of anything will help, like input. Helps us make the show better. If y'all saw or like the way it's going and everything, please leave a like. Those really help too. And also, if you know anybody, please let them know. Like, I'm about to start trying to advertise a little bit more and get a little bit better about, showing it off. This is year 2, so we're going to try and make it better next year too as well. And that completes the show. And y'all have a good evening, and see y'all in the next video.